Hello there, this is Space5. Welcome back to episode 14 of Venetian Trade. We're trying to get 3 achievements at EU4. So last I checked, we were getting pretty close to at least getting one of them. Not so close on the Carthago Delenda Est, because we have to go to war with the Mamluks at some point. See that region highlighted when we ping over that. 8 centers of trade. I'm going to go ahead and pause so we don't lose any time in case pop-ups occur. We have 3 level 3 centers of trade. We're going to obviously be working on that very soon. We might go ahead and try and get that one after we complete the third one, though, because it'll be much easier because we can have more land, and that is Venetian Sea, where we need 75% trade power in Alexandria is the only one that we need. Currently have 43, so we're over halfway. And it looks like the Mamluks have the most of it left, and that's just because they have this one province here, it looks like. And obviously they have another one down here. This land will get fed to our vassal of Naxos, or I guess this is actually Tripoli this playthrough. And the first playthrough was Naxos down here. But that's no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and jump on in here. See, it does look like we're going to be in an era of peace for a little while. Raska is a little big today. That's right, they ate a bunch of they ate the rest of Serbia. Oh, Serbia still exists right there. Would you be willing to join? Not. Oh, you get rid of 60, 110, so about 40. Oh, you're not super close, actually. The more I thought about it. Our next war will probably be with Morocco. Yeah, it's going to be Morocco. We're going to need to fabricate some claims, which I don't think we can actually fabricate any claims on them ourselves, since Tripoli hasn't been taking any claims. Sorry about it, the game seems a little laggy. I am rendering videos in the background for YouTube, since I'm a little busy right now, but I still want to get all the content out to you guys. Who is not in our trade league down here? It's like, that's Naxos. Looks like we pretty much have all of the one province miners, except for no, Ragusa is a 3 province miner now. Well, he's no longer a miner. He's just Ragusa now. I did set up a second monitor, so if I sometimes just veer off to the left rapidly from the screen, that's because of the second monitor. Give that to Corfu. What about our truce? Looks like we can go to war with the Mamluks, or at least the truce is up. It is indeed. Calendar, I don't think you give us trade power. Or do you know? Oh, you are giving trade power to us. Will you break your alliance with the Mamluks? No. Well, could be a pretty easy war with Calendar. Well, just keep Calendar in the war, and then we peace out. We'll just spit them back out. Ayudin is also in the trade league, and we just lost our claim on the Mamluks, or at least one of them, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and declare war on the Mamluks. We have 2 armies in position, so we're going to invade from the south and the north. From the north, we're going to knock out their little buddies, and then just siege down the Mamluks when the time comes. Go ahead and declare war. And we're immediately just going to go march to Calendar. And we'll also begin marching to Alexandria, just so we can hold the fort. And we don't have to worry about rebels or anything beyond that, or them sieging it down. Gandhi, will you give military access? be honest, I'm kind of the opinion if they're in the trade league, they should give us military access by default. Just because we're a protectorate of them, and we will take military tech. Makes our infantry stronger and improved our tactics. So I think we are on par with the Mamluks now. Oh no, we're 3 techs ahead of the Mamluks actually. So this should be a pretty easy fight, even for being severely outnumbered. You guys need more infantry. 11 peasants in Alexandria, perfect. Go let the Mamluks fight that for us. Where is our fleet? Protecting trade, but we're not really concerned about trade at the moment. We're rolling in money. Cancel military access with Benghazi to save a couple Diplo points. And we're getting an autosave. It's a long autosave today. Go ahead and get a couple more infantry just for a front line. Because that is a fairly large stack. That was a quick siege of Alexandria as well. So they killed the rebels, and that caused it to tick over an extra siege tick, which isn't the best since that let them take the siege quicker. But it did damage their army. Let's see, that's 37,000. That's 60,000 Mamlukian troops. I did not know they had that many. It's mostly infantry, though. Vassals doing a little bit of carpet sieging. And I'm okay with that since, the entire Mamluk army is here. How are you not getting attrition right there, buddy? You have 40,000 troops just sitting there. Go ahead and pop in and look at the supply line. Supply limit. Okay, so it has a supply limit of 45,000. That's extremely high, especially for this region. It's not a super high development province either. Waiting for the siege of Kalendar to pop. There it goes. Go walk over to Heleb. Go ahead and move our fleet over here just to blockade all these provinces and to give us vision. Granted, we see their entire army right there. But we can see the rest of their navy. It's of no concern to us. Let's see, can we do anything? Can we pop Telemkin back? Alright, we're gonna go help Naxos first, because I don't want to have to come back and retake all this land, because Naxos broke. Granted, they can't really break during war, but if I peace out immediately, they can break. Looks like they're sending 25,000 up to go fight the army of Naxos and Corfu, which we're probably not going to get back in time. So they'll probably get either routed or destroyed. We can walk back over to Alexandria, because they are keeping about 40,000 troops here, but not that big of a deal. Go ahead and train up another, 4,000 infantry? Just to make that army a little bit more balanced. Stack wipe the rebels. They did siege it down, but at some point someone will de-siege it. Oh, and they managed to run away before the Mamlukian army came and stack wiped them. Or at least attack them. 1642, that's a pretty good leader. We will finish trade ideas, which will give us an extra merchant. Got 2 new policies, and our siege of Alexandria is up. Go ahead and go straight for the Mamlukian capital. Let's go ahead and check out new ideas and decisions that we have. Another merchant, that seems great. We don't need that policy for national unrest. It's not that big of a deal. I'd rather have the trade efficiency and production efficiency, just so that way our trade power is going to be boosted. And now we have 2 extra merchants. Crimea would probably be a pretty good spot because then we can funnel more money this direction through Constantinople, and it'll boost our trade power here. Okay. And then our other merchant, we want to probably feed into the Alexandria trade node. Or we can go downstream trading like this route, because we don't actually need to fight. Well, we have a higher control here, so we're actually getting more money going that way. Ethiopia is not a very strong trade node. Only basically 1.7 ducats versus 8.2. I'd rather be in the Gulf of Aden. We'll go for Basra. Just so this will increase our trade power again in Constantinople, so we can hopefully just have our trade fleet just sitting in Alexandria at the end. Sure, we can lose admin points. We're definitely doing pretty good on that. We have 950 just sitting in stockpile. We have loans. I forgot we had loans. Okay, well, it's not that big of a deal. Let's go help Naxos there. Are we going to get there in time? Third, 2 days. Can you hold out for 2 days so we can defend in the highlands? 1 day, and you held out. Good job, Naxos. You gave them a -2 penalty and they don't have a leader. Granted, they are rolling very well. Go and take some more army professionalism. I'm definitely not going to turn that down. We no longer need... How you doing? You're already inside of our trade league, so I don't need to continue to influence you. Granted, it is only 7 ducats. Drylands versus Highlands, and we'll go ahead and split their army up a little bit. We just hit their cannons. That's fantastic, actually. And we'll go defend in the Highlands with Naxos. As well, another autosave because of the monthly tick. Let's go ahead and just destroy all these cannons. Mamluks went ahead and they're reinforcing their army because it is infantry heavy versus ours, which is artillery. Well, it's about balanced 50-50 of artillery. Extra movement speed is a great skill to have, so we can just chase down armies a little bit easier. We'll go and try and siege down Haleb, so that way they'll be trapped. We're going to continue to hunt down these cannons because they are expensive. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of carpet sieging. There we go. There goes another cannon. There is a 2-stack down here somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and move our army back up to the north to the Suez. I think this is the Suez Canal where it goes right here. Yeah, Suez. I don't need a claim on Austria, but thank you. Go ahead and merge up our army a little bit more, just that way we don't have to be concerned about them coming from behind or something. And just stack wiping our little stacks. Go ahead and gain the army professionalism. We do have a ton of money. We're getting 14 ducats a month. And it'll give us a new army professionalism, a new level of army professionalism, which is great. Other war participant is a 1-province miner down here. No concern. They did stack wipe our 1 stack, which is okay. Can we hit the 10th stack? 29th, 30th. Will we show up? The 30th as well. There we go. Hit the 10th stack. Should be a stack wipe. And their 40 stack is even running away. Oh, I see. They're going for the little 1 stack in Alexandria. Which will probably get stack wiped. Unless we can get them behind the walls. And it looks like cannons... The Mamluks in 2 wars? Or is this someone else? Hormuz, are you at war? There's going to be another war going on right next door. Or is Tripoli versus the Mamluks? Definitely not a bad combat for us. Go and help Tripoli. Infantry versus cannons. Infantry's doing much better and we'll come in just to help. Go stack wipe the cannons. Go and help Tripoli a little bit more. Hopefully to get Warsaw out of the war. They probably won't, just because their army got stack wiped, but you hope. Go over here to Fortunately, it's not going to be an attack. Just try to see if we can force them off the siege. Just by basically pretending to go fight them. It looks like they'll sit on the siege, so go ahead and let the fight go. Commence, and we'll continue marching south slowly. 6 to a 2. Our tactics is a little bit better, but our morale is way higher than theirs. They have a lot of discipline, which is surprising. 9 to a 4. That's fantastic. First bad roll, but we're gonna manage to throw them off the siege. So we killed more than double of what we lost, which is fantastic. Definitely a good fight for us. We rolled very well. And we're capped out admin points, and we got an age idea. Let's see what we got. Institution spread, conversion prestige, mercenary discipline. It's gonna be good for our front line. And admin points. Let's see, we have no inflation, which is great. Where should we spend our admin points? We're at 3 stab, which is normally a pretty good place to put it. Let's see. Trade. Alexandria is a level 3 trade port, which we can upgrade very cheaply, which we'll go ahead and do that. Did I make this a state yet? Because if I hadn't, I definitely would have wanted to do that first. It is indeed a state. Otherwise, I would have had to pay more admin points just to make it a state. Well, it could be fine. It was just going to be a little annoying. But it looks like the Mamluks are going to be a pretty easy fight here. So we'll actually go ahead and in this fight, we're going to split them in half. By taking the little Suez area and then taking their capital, just to decrease their trade power. So maybe they'll collapse financially. Financially and military, because they're not going to be able to cross. So either one side will fall, and maybe this will become a colonial region, since it'll no longer be connected to their capital, depending on where they move it to. Another long autosave. Yeah, for in the future, I'll try and make sure that I'm not rendering videos in the background, since it is having a big effect on the video so far. But let's see, this is going to go to Tripoli. Diplomatic reputation's good, just because it makes it easier to have people join our trade league. Let's see, anything else important here? Just this one. Another siege has fallen. And that's pretty much the end of the war for the most part. Let's go ahead and look at the trade real quick. 50% of the trade, 60 there. Might be able to actually get high enough. Go ahead and protect trade in Alexandria, just by sieging down everything. Be interesting. Carmen is at war with Circassia and Trebizond. Trebizond managed to expand across the, I think this is the Black Sea here? Know a lot about geography, but this area gets a little hazy, especially with bodies of water, because I pay attention more where countries are located, versus like geographic references, so like bodies of water and mountain ranges. Got already bolts and Noxus. That's the second one. However, I did just feed him a bunch of land, so it's understandable. Look at Tripoli go. For a vassal with only 2,000 soldiers, they're doing a very good job. Go ahead and march south to Tripoli, towards the Tunis region, because that's probably going to be our next wars with Morocco if we have claims. See if we can fabricate some claims. We cannot. Then we are very dependent on Tripoli here. We are out of manpower, though. That is also an issue. Tripoli has no claims, so we might actually just go and sit at home for a little while, even though that isn't the most exciting stuff in the world. Maybe we'll go to war with Lucca or something. Dang, center of trade still going around, converting our land. Go and look at trade real quick. 62% even with the fleet, so I'll actually get ready to peace out. Well, we're ready to peace out now, actually, since the fort fell. You can go to Tripoli. This can also go to Tripoli. We're just trying to feed as much land to our vassal inside of this trade node, since we're going to force Tripoli to give us all their trade power. Once they're in a stable environment. I can't. Oh, that's right, I can't take that for myself. I can't core it, technically. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to do a little weave action here, and we're just gonna give, once we core this, we're just gonna give it all back to Tripoli. I forgot his name, man. I'm so bad with names. That looks like a pretty big chunk for me. Who's gonna join? Anyone I care about? Not really. Calendar, they're not gonna join our trade league, which kind of sucks. We can just force them to give us their money right now, or their trade now. And we'll just improve relations with them. So that way they don't join the coalition and they'll join later. And we'll have the Mamluks pay off our debts. We'll take almost 2,000 ducats from you. That sounds fair to me, along with your capital. Oops, misclick. And we're gonna have to core one at a time until we get to Cairo. In the meantime, that's going to take too long to convert Suez. We're going to try and core that before that. Before that time comes, we'll pay off our debts. Much like Lannister, we always pay our debts. And yeah, that's the end of hopefully the Mamluks. The Mamluks should collapse here in the future. Our trade power is going to decline right now because we are overextended. However, that is not that big of a deal to us. We're going to go ahead and grab our fleet, and we're going to take our army home. Actually take this army north. Just so it would all fit on the boats at one time. Actually, you're too big too. Alright, it's going to be two trips. Wow. I am a native English speaker, and I still stutter. Oh well. See, so we have 60% here, 50 down here, just honestly not that bad. We're almost there. The 75%. See if anyone will join our trade league. There are 2 potential people. Ravensburg, where are you? I mean, that'd be great if you join, but you're not anywhere local. Mentees can join for sure. Mentees is located right here. And we're going to go ahead and improve relations with Calendar. They are actually still friendly with us. The other reason you won't join is because you're allied to the Mamluks. Go ahead, just improve relations with them, just that way they don't end up joining a coalition, which I don't think there will be one, but just in case. Let's see. Mamluks rival Denmark and Savoy. You cannot attack Savoy unless we just do a humiliation war, excuse me. However, we're at 87 power projection, so I'm not that concerned about trying to get more power projection since we're pretty much almost capped. That's not a big deal. We're above 50, so we get the extra monarch point for admin, diplo, and military. And I guess the rebels walked into someone else's country. Sorry about that, world, but... And we're gonna go ahead and get some more rebels in Istria. Here. Go and transport our army there. And we're just gonna let this pop up, just wait as long as possible. Really need to change it where the general goes with the first army. Still have your PU with Hungary. And the empire is now Catholic. So the Protestant League never fired, even though I never joined it whatsoever. I didn't really pay much attention to that because it was of no concern to us. You know, if I actually would prefer to have had gone into like the HRE went to a civil war with pulling in Russia, Spain, France, and they're all fighting. Just, you know, causes chaos in the world, and maybe it would be easy pickings to pick up other regions. Now we're getting a bunch of pop-ups about electorates in the HRE. What does the religion in the HRE look like? If anyone's interested. Yeah, the HRE didn't really convert. I mean, you have Bohemia, basically, Lubeck, and then Poland are the only ones who converted. Sweden did convert, it looks like. Sweden's Catholic, but all their provinces are Protestant, so they'll probably flip or do a civil war at some point. There's the revolts. We did not get our general there in time. However, it's going to be a nice, easy fight regardless. It's a little annoying that two of the Reformations spawned down in our little domain of little vassal states. Go ahead and start drilling while we just wait. We are capped on admin points once again. So, can't core anything. Can't make anything into a state either. Take Diplotech, because we are probably gaining corruption for... Oh, no, we're not. I thought we were going to gain corruption because, you know, our texts are out of balance, but it's 15, 13, 15. But it's only if you're at 3. And what do we do with our admin points? Constantinople is quite expensive to upgrade. Is that a center of trade? It is. Okay. I don't want to downgrade, I want to upgrade. There we go. Constantinople is only level 2. Did not know that. That is also very expensive to upgrade. I forgot how expensive it was to upgrade. Lots of trade provinces for us. We might end up taking that depending on how things go. Can we upgrade? I don't know, you're not a state, so I can't upgrade you. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and let the clock run out. Oh, we're still ahead on admin points. Someone's I can't just throw admin points away. Even if they're not going to, they're not going to be super useful. Just go and give Venice 4 clicks real quick. So that's a 54 development city. Let's go ahead and check out the development map mode real quick. The entire world. I think Venice is probably the most developed. So you got 54. What's Paris at? 40. Do you have a PU? Is that what I saw? Is a junior partner of Spain. You have a PU over France. And you're the same dynasty on Portugal as well. Go ahead and check out the dynasty map mode real quick. I'm intrigued. Interesting. Looks like Naples broke free off of Spain. Yep. But Spain got France. I think that's a much better trade, getting rid of Naples for France. But that's all the time I have for today, so if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.